What's up, mobile gamers? It's Johns or Gigs, back with another, well, the first of this season buff video for you guys. He got his bouncy spores changed, so it shows all the numbers right there. You can definitely look at him and stuff once you're in the match or in the game or whatever. But we're going to be running him today, and I personally don't think that it mattered too much. It wasn't a huge buff. He's probably the one that I'm least excited for, I guess you could say. Out of all the buffs and nerfs, this is the one I don't really care about. All the other, like, the nerfs are kind of like, oh, that kind of sucks a little bit. Oh, interesting. Do we have auto fire on? We might. Yep, we do, I think. Let me check real quick. Sorry, you guys. I do have auto fire. So, I like to be a little bit more strategic with Labula and only fire at certain people. So we kind of died there because I was trying to figure out if auto fire was on. But anyway, he got a change that I think is going to be really good. It basically adds temporary shield. Whoops, wrong ability. So you see, I just got up to 7-3-5-0, and that's huge. Now, he doesn't really have any health to heal. Okay, now he does. Okay, that's why I didn't have the. And look at that. So the shield actually just saved me there. Ooh, we might die to the SS4s here. So you can see he has more survivability than he used to have. I wouldn't say the buff is needed, right? He wasn't, like, weak by any means. I think Labula is still probably one of the best healers in the game. Probably second to Neon, depending on how the buffs affected Iris. I don't know if the health change they did is going to be pretty crazy or not. Okay, we got SS4s up here. Can't let our Tigger die. And there, you see, I just used it. I don't know if you can tell, but basically... Ooh, okay, well, that's a little bit of lag, so we would have got him first, I think. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying, but basically, you can see that you can use it to have survivability, even if it actually doesn't impact one of your tanks or whoever you're trying to heal. I don't know if we'll get there in time for him. Yeah, so I just used it, and I got the temporary shield, but I missed the Tigger. Oop. Yeah, I thought I got my second active off in time, but I didn't. So you can still use it to get a little bit of health, and it's definitely beneficial for that. So before, if you missed your bouncing spores, which is what it's called, you would kind of be screwed because you wouldn't get any of the shield, and all of the effects would kind of be not necessarily negated, but they wouldn't be as useful. You can still use it on enemies. Where is that? Yeah, we need to get the... Ooh, are we dead here? Did they bring out another... They brought out another tank, okay. Okay, perfect. So, it should have transformed... Looks like yep, we got them all. So, we just wiped out 3 of their people using the second ult. So, I still think Labula is really, really good. Very strong. And I think the buff was something that it isn't necessarily needed, but it is nice. It's just kind of like, oh, like they buffed Labula. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like that's a nice buff. It isn't necessarily a change to his bouncing spores. They still do the same amount of healing. And oh, there you go, 36,000, almost 37,000. So they still do the same amount of healing. We'll show you guys again real quick here. There we go. So the damage 490, temporary shield 490, and then the 1250. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's the max that you can get to with the temporary shield or temporary damage. I'm not really fully sure, but the launcher distance 20 meters. So basically, he's going to be a little bit stronger in terms of survivability, and his healing is going to stay the same. Now, I haven't rocked this skin in a while, so we'll do a little bit of a throwback. This is the first mythic skin for Labula, which is cool. Or legendary or whatever. I always mess the rarities up, you guys. But, I don't know. I mean, when I'm thinking about Labula, I don't think he necessarily needs more healing or more damage. So for them to basically allow his shield to be instant, that way if you miss the ability, it's not useless, because it does have a decently long cooldown. I think that's where you're going to get a lot of use out of it, and you're going to actually see the buff in action when you are in the middle of a fight and stuff like that. So was this the same? Richard Kuhn was on the enemy team last game, but I don't think any of the other players are the same as before, so no idea who he was playing, couldn't tell you. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I love it when they buff healers. The support class is very underutilized, and honestly, nobody plays support or tank because you're waiting for somebody to play Vanguard. And no one plays Vanguard because there's no support. So I'm hoping that when they see the support... Oh, okay, you're gonna go... Well, Sindri did get a buff, so he's probably checking it out. I really hope that either one of those Sindris should hopefully go to... Nope, alright, well... This is gonna suck, but we'll try to show off his damage, because he does have decent damage and the invincibility is nice. But it's gonna be very difficult. We'll probably, depending on how aggressive the Judix is, we'll probably stay with her or the Hualing if we don't get a change to a Vanguard. So, literally, I'm just literally gonna shoot into the sky. Boom, 73. So that 1250, that's what you're seeing, where Labula is just... He's insane. I already thought he was good, so it is nice to... Oh, we're going all snipers. So I can't keep up with the mark, or I'd stay with the mark. And we're going to have to end up staying with the Hualing, probably. Because I can't keep up with any of these guys, as far as speed goes, so... We'll drop here with the Hualing. Pop this. We need to see if we can't get... Yeah, I don't really have too much AoE to help out. So, we can kind of do damage, right? But our damage dealers are not killing that Cosmo, which is absolutely terrible. They should try to kill him first. With how oppressive he's being. We'll drop the shield. And I didn't get the AoE splash on that. You can see I'm getting a little bit of it, but... Yep, there's the Cosma again. Really, really sucks. No one is taking him down. Let me know what you guys think about the buff, because when you're looking and see, like, they didn't need to do that. Now they're just not getting any kills, unfortunately. Which really is terrible. We'll drop the invincibility so we can kind of peek out. Get a lay of the land real quick. Who's in here? Oh. Is that a chemist? Interesting. Yeah, where is... Okay, she must have dropped, that's why. So you can see, even like without a Vanguard, it's really difficult to play a healer, because I cannot keep up with these guys where they're in all these different spots doing all kinds of different levels of damage. You can see that basically the Cosma is the main crux of our game right now, because no one's killing him. It's only like 2 shots to kill the Cosma, but no one's even trying to shoot at him. And this is where you really find that sometimes flankers can be oppressive, especially Cosma or snipers and stuff like that. We basically have no chance, because they don't even have to do anything. They just let their Cosma chill, and then Cosma gets the free kill on me. Is he following? Oh, he's following. All right, all right. Take some damage on him. There, is that a victor? Yes. Okay, that's perfect. This is exactly what we needed. We'll drop this, and I'm not sure how my damage mitigation, all my healing's just not really getting to them in time. So we'll wait, save it in case they bring the fade back. And there you go. So you can really use it offensively or defensively. Just that little bit of health can sometimes sway a fight. And I'm not dealing with this fade right now. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. Especially, we got the Cosma again. And this is pretty much the only strategy you have against that high damage. Ooh, okay. Fair enough. Even with that extra health that you get from his first active, you're going to find that it is not enough to save you from a headshot from a Hualing. So good change from them. I'm probably not going to get there in time because the Jabali was already too far. We'll try to help the Hualing, but yeah. If the Jabali would have waited, we would have got it. I think we would have probably been able to try to win the game, but you know, look at this. I mean, most kills on the team, well, second most, considering I'm a healer, and 5 assists, which is way better than all those guys. No tank. So we have a tank, we absolutely steamroll that team comp, because then the damage focuses on the Cosma, and then I'm able to heal up the tank, but no one wanted to shoot him at all. I mean, look at his damage. 123,000. That's insane. That's insane. But 43,000 healing for quick matches like those, I think that's pretty decent, pretty respectable. And the buff itself isn't necessarily insane. When you're looking at all of the other healers, they all now have some sort of sustain. And I think Labula is probably the only one that didn't have any sustain besides his invincibility. But if you look at the invincibility, he still is at 0 health when he comes out of it. So once it wears off, you just shoot him once with any sort of body shot and he's dead. So you really have to have somebody there with you to capitalize on the invincibility and on that healing. And if you don't, it's the same with any healer. You're just going to struggle to find a use for them. So let me know what you guys think. I really personally don't mind it. I think it's more of a quality of life buff than a super huge damage buff that you need to be like, oh my god, Labula's busted now. Really, overall, his kit's insane. So as long as you stay by your tank, you pretty much can't lose unless the other team is way better than you and they focused you with all their damage dealers. So hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be doing the other buffs later on in the week, and we'll see ya in the next one.